Vanderbilt fans. This is Yates with VandyMania.com. I'm on the road with my good friend and cousin Eddie Sharp, heading to Salt Lake City. See the big game tomorrow in Vanderbilt Northwestern. Eddie, what were you thinking back in several weeks ago when Vanderbilt was 10-11? What were your thoughts about the team's chances of getting to the NCAA?
I never thought we'd be here or even have a chance. So it's really has amazed me.
What do you think has been the key in Vanderbilt being able to turn it around and get to the big dance?
I think we've learned how to play defense, and more so than any Vandy team in the past history, we've learned how to play defense and aggressive defense, and also without fouling. So
yeah, I think also back around Christmas they changed the offense too, so it's more efficient. So you got to give Bryce Drew some credit and his staff. They're flexible, they're innovative, and they do what it takes to fix problems. And I kind of chuckled when he said a month or so ago when they were asking him about the defense, and Bryce Drew said, well, when I was at Valpo, our defense was ranked in the top 20 every year. I know how to coach defense, but I was like, well, you're not at Valpo right now. But he has turned it around and really helped the team. And we saw against Texas A&M with 41 points. They were limited, and now it just gives you a chance to win when you can hold the opponent down to a reasonable amount of points. I know Eddie Fogler used to say his rule of measurement for successful defense was 64 points. If the team could hold the opponent to under 64 points a game, it was considered a solid defensive outing. That was back in the day. Most of you young people out there don't remember Eddie Fogler, but he was a great coach. He led Vanderbilt to 28-6 records with 16 berth, and finally fell to Temple in the regional finals. But we're somewhere in not Colorado, we're still in Kansas. We should be in Colorado in about 15 or 20 minutes. Then we're going to go up into Wyoming and head on over to Utah, down into Salt Lake City. We're about 750 miles from Salt Lake City right now. You guys probably think we're crazy out here going on this ride, but really I'm enjoying the scenery. I mean, all these trees and palm trees and stuff out here. This is beautiful in Kansas. And every girl I see, I say, "Are you Dorothy?" You know. But
the great thing, Vanderbilt has learned how to win and have a bad night shooting, and they can only hit 5 threes sometimes and still win the game. That's what's awesome about it. So they've learned how to take it to the basket a lot more as well. So I think that's a big part of the turnaround.
What do you think is going to be the key to beating Northwestern?
Staying out of foul trouble. I think we're two similar teams, but they do have more depth than we have. So we need to stay out of foul trouble and keep a good rotation of players and to stay on top of it.
Yeah, that's a good point about depth. Also, I was looking at some of the ratings, actually statistical comparisons from Anchor of Gold. They have a nice thing up right now, quite a few statistical comparisons between Vanderbilt and Northwestern. Some of the things I don't even know what they mean. There's about 30 different stat categories here. But one of the things I looked at was the average height. Vanderbilt's they're a little bit taller. Average height of Vanderbilt's 78.3 inches, which is about 6'6.3 inches tall. And Northwestern's average height is 77.8 inches, which is about 6'4.8. So they got a decent amount of height too, and they got a lot of depth. So I think one of the biggest, most critical things, like Eddie was saying, in foul trouble, we got to keep Cornette out of foul trouble. If he gets a couple of early fouls, it could be a long day.
we also need to keep seeing a steady improvement in Baptiste. He's not as lost as he used to be, and being a lot more productive than he was earlier in the year. So I think he's really starting to help out some when Cornette is out of the game. So that's been an improvement.
Looking at Anchor Gold stats, when Vanderbilt has the ball, 3-point percentage. Vanderbilt's ranked 57th in 3-point percentage in the Division One. That's out of about 350 teams. And Northwestern defending the three is ranked 86. They're allowing about 33.5% connections on 3-point shots by their opponents. So that's an edge there for Vandy, I think. Free throw percentage, Vanderbilt's ranked 9th in the nation in free throw shooting, 77.6. And Northwestern, I'm assuming this is 3-point shooting defense. They're ranked 8, if there could be defense. They're ranked 18th is 66.7%. I guess their opponents are making 66.7%. Opponents aren't doing too well shooting free throws against Northwestern for some reason. Maybe that's one reason they had a remarkable year getting to their first ever NCAA tournament bid. It's kind of hard to believe a Big Ten team has never been to the NCAA, and they've been in the NCAA. They were a charter, as far as I know, they're a charter member of the Big Ten. This is their first time ever making it to the NCAA. Yeah. Looking at some of these other stats, blocks. Vanderbilt, despite having Cornette, is ranked 305th. Actually, that's defense. Block percentage. I figured out this. Northwestern's 23rd in block defense. I guess defending blocks, actual blocks against opponents that are trying to score. They average about 13.6 a game. That's crazy. That can't be right. I'm looking at something wrong there probably. So don't worry about that. Percent of points from three. Percent of points from three. Vanderbilt, it's 41.7% of their points from 3-point range. That's 6th in the nation. Northwestern's 110th in the allowing. I'm assuming this is their defense for threes. Allowing 3 points. They allow opponents 34.4% of their points for three. Some of these stats are really, you know, kind of off the wall and stuff you never hear, but some of them are things we're really interested in. Strength of schedule. Vanderbilt.
Second in the country.
This is under when Vanderbilt has the ball. I'm not sure if this is just overall strength of schedule or whether it's some 17th. And Northwestern 53rd according to this. And I think Anchor Gold got their stats from Ken Pomeroy. So that's according to Ken Pomeroy. Or that might be some other statistical thing worked in there and how they did that. But experience years, Vanderbilt's 127th in experience in years, and Northwestern's 184th. Almost the same. Vanderbilt's 1.84 years experience. Northwestern 1.69 years.
We should have an edge there.
We'll have the edge. We got Cornette. So I think the key is Cornette. We need him defensively. I think Northwestern gets a lot of points from layups. They got some strong guys that go to the basket. Kind of remind me of some of those Baylor players last year we played. They were just going to the basket on us, driving to the basket, making those layups, and we couldn't do much to stop them. We need Cornette to be able to stop that kind of stuff. And also,
we also need Kressler to be able to make those drives.
Yeah.
Continue his hot streak. The drives to the basket.
I'm just thankful that Vanderbilt's a number 9 seed and not a number 8 seed, because overall, the 9 seed have a winning record against the 8 seeds. I think it's all psychological, because the teams that are 8 seeds assume that they're the better team and should win, and they overlook the 9 seed. Really, they're both in the middle. They're about the same. You probably could toss a coin between Vanderbilt and Northwestern, or who could be the 8 seed and who could be the 9. Just glad Vanderbilt got that 9 seed. Well,
and I believe we also were even on coaching. Both coaches come from a good pedigree. Both come from fathers who coached. Their coach also played for Duke, and so we know he came from a good background. And of course, we know Bryce Drew's background, so I think we're evenly matched coaching-wise too.
Well, what do you think, Eddie? Vanderbilt versus Northwestern. Who's going to win, and what's your predicted score?
I believe it's going to be a low-scoring game because Northwestern's good on defense. We're good on defense, and just based on maybe experience, and I think Vandy might have a slight edge, but it's going to depend a whole lot on foul trouble and how we handle it.
Yeah, I agree. With foul trouble, with only 9 players, really only 7 that play a lot. If we get one of our starters in foul trouble, we're going to be in trouble.
Mainly Luke Cornett. If Luke Cornett
or Roberson.
Yeah, Roberson. If they have to sit a lot of minutes on the bench, we're in trouble.
They're the guys that normally get in foul trouble that really hurt us. If we have one of them games where one of them gets 2 fouls in the first minute of the game, it's going to be probably a long game for Vandy. But I think Vandy's going to win probably by 5 to 10 points. It could be more if the threes are falling. Probably maybe more than that. But it's going to be a tough game. They can't afford to overlook Northwestern. And I got to remember that Northwestern's picked ahead of us. The NCAA looked at Northwestern as the better team. That's why they gave them a number 8 seed. So they need to go all out to beat them. But
if Vandy can get one of those starts where they're hitting threes left and right from the very beginning, we may knock Northwestern out just by sheer. Sometimes it wows a team how quickly Vandy can get ahead. And if we can get ahead early and get in Northwestern's head, that would be a key right there. Vandy's can do it. They can do that. They can go on runs even against teams like Kentucky and make them go, oh no, what's going on? So that's the kind of team Vandy is. But like I said, we've learned how to also play well even when we're not shooting well. So that's really the big difference in Vanderbilt than they were at the beginning of the year.
Well, Vandy fans, thanks for joining us, and Eddie, thanks a lot for coming along with me and giving your comments.
Thank you.
And we'll see you guys after the game tomorrow. For VandyMania.com, this is Don Yates.
Go Doors.
Go Doors.